is Jack and Cat Adventures. Today we're going to do a little bit of a different approach on food. So what we're doing is I'm doing a detox, and I know a lot of you out there have been reading on Facebook and YouTube, a lot of people are having stomach issues. That's my problem. Had them for years. Everybody's telling me I have IBS or whatever, and finally I found a doctor to take the right test, and they found out that I have an overgrowth of bacteria and yeast in my body, and the inflammation from that goes throughout my body. It's in my blood, it's everywhere. So that's why I'm feeling so bad and so sore and everything. So the detox is all organic. Everything has to be organic. And right now with the fruit stands where I live, organic's very easy to get, and it's not really expensive. Not sure about the store. I did find some really good organic stuff at Aldi's, if you have an Aldi's. And I'm going to talk to you about some of the ingredients we have going here. I am taking supplements to kill the yeast and all that and get my stomach and my body back to where it should be. This will help me get all this excess body weight off that I put on just because of what's going on with my body. So I will not tell you about the supplements unless you really ask, because you would have to take the tests and get the right supplements for you. But I can give you Dr. Lerner's number. He's out of state. Everything's done on Zoom. Very easy. The office is very efficient. They get back to you in no time. So I just wanted to fill you in on some of that. So some of these recipes won't be for everybody, but you can add things to spice it up a little bit with fresh herbs and things like that, okay? So let's get started. I am going to get my bacon out. And this is a breakfast. It's called the Eggless breakfast hash, and it's 2 sweet potatoes. Now, this is a big sweet potato. This is 2 pounds, so I'm only using 1, because normally the other ones are really, they're half this size. So I'm only using 1, but you would need 2. Diced into small cubes, 4 handfuls of organic baby spinach, 1 package of uncured bacon, salt to taste, and you're going to need organic coconut oil. So this is uncured bacon. The only place I could find it around me was at Walmart. So let's get started. I'm going to put a tablespoon of oil, coconut oil, in my pan.
Maybe.
Yeah. It's very cold in the house, in the kitchen. That's why it's all nice and hard. Okay, so that's that. Now, just going to heat this pan up. If I plug it in, it would work better. All of you know that by now, if you've watched enough of my videos. I have a very hard time with electrical appliances. Anyways, so we're going to turn this on, and I'm just going to turn it on low just to get that oil going. And what you're going to do is you're going to cut up your bacon and your onion. Let me cut up my onion just into chunks. I'm going to cut it kind of small because I don't like big pieces of stuff. So, and this calls for, let me get my recipe just so I'm not wrong. This is the first time I'm making all this stuff. This calls for 1 organic onion dice. Now this is a big onion, so I think I might just do half. Because normally the onions are like this big, the organic ones, but I got these at a fruit stand, so they're really big. While you're watching this video, please subscribe down below. That helps our YouTube channel so we can grow more and bring more to you. I'd really appreciate it if you did that. If you have any questions about anything that I'm doing or going through, let me know, because I can ask my doctor. He is great. I have an appointment with him every 2 weeks, and he answers all of my questions, anything that I need. And if he doesn't get back to me, his secretary will, or office manager, whoever she is, but she's great. And also the dietitian that I'm working with, it's actually a diet coach. And what that is she's the one that gives you all your recipes, and you pick through the ones you like. And she also gives you ideas on how to make things for your taste, all that kind of stuff, okay? So I have my onions in there. I'm gonna cut up my bacon. It calls for a whole pound of bacon. This is a little over a pound. And I think I might leave 8 pieces out because I have another recipe that I want to use with this bacon. And I'm not a big bacon fan, so I'm going to follow the recipes to your taste. The reason they're putting so much meat in is you need your proteins. This is what's going to get you through. So that's why they put a lot of meat in it. I'm just not a big meat eater. I'm not a big fan of bacon. It has to be a perfect tasting bacon for me to like it. So I'm just going to take 8 off of here for my other recipe, and I'm just going to cut this into chunks. Okay, I'm just going to shut this off for a second because my oil's done melting. And all of this needs to be started together so it cooks evenly. So you just want to break up your ham, or your bacon. It smells like very, very, very fresh ham. Not bacon at all, because it's not smoked, right?
No, it's smoked. It's just smoked. Not cured.
It's not cured, okay. Which means it either needs to be frozen or you need to use it because it doesn't have all the preservatives in it. So if you buy it, you're going to want to use it pretty quickly. I would assume probably a week or 2 is all it would stay in the refrigerator, and don't quote me on that, I'm not sure. My cat is smelling the bacon and he wants some. Okay, wash my hands real quick. And then we're going to peel the potato. Now it doesn't say to peel it. I'm peeling it because I don't like the skin. So I'm just going to take my peeler and peel it real quick. And now with these, you're going to want the pieces kind of slow because, or kind of slow, kind of small because they're only going to cook in this fry pan. Alright, so I have my sweet potato here, and what I'm going to do is, my sweet potato is very, very hard, and it's not going to soften enough in this pan. I'm just going to put it in the microwave for a few seconds just to kind of get it a little bit soft, and then I'm going to cut it into squares and put it into our mixture. Alright, so I just microwaved them until they were just fork tender, You still want a little bite to them. If you like them hard, then go ahead and just leave it the way it is. These are very hot. Alright, so then what we're going to do is we're going to throw all these in, and then we're going to saute it. Alright, so now that we have all our ingredients in here, we're going to cook it on medium, and we're going to cook it until the bacon is done. Alright, this is almost done cooking. It has taken a while. I did it on really medium low, so nothing burnt. But I got my potatoes nice and brown, which is going to be excellent. It's from the sugars in the potato and the onion that is browning the potatoes to put kind of like a crust on them. It will taste delicious, okay? So just make sure that your bacon's done. And I do have to say that I think that you do have to maybe microwave it for a little bit because these are just perfect now. So now what we're going to do is we're going to throw in 4 handfuls of organic baby spinach, which is this whole thing. And now you're going to cook this just until it wilts. If you don't like spinach, you probably could use kale. Now lightly salt it, because that's going to bring the water out of the cabbage, the spinach, and make it wilt quicker, okay? So just kind of put your ingredients over it. It does not take long to wilt spinach. I am not a big cooked spinach person, but I have to do something to help my stomach, and at this point, I never want to eat anything, and so, you know, I'm just going to have to suck it up and get the stomach back to normal. But if you guys are having stomach problems, please, 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 let us know if you need anything answered, or I can give you the numbers, whatever you need. I can get answers or whatever, and I will let you know if the recipe, if I like it or not, and how I change it. Alright, so here's our finished product, and let me give it a taste and I'll tell you if I like it or not, actually. Because I am not a bacon fan, but I will get a little bit of everything and taste it. Still a little hot, so. It's really good. This is so good. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. That is good. Oh my God. Mmm. Mmm. I can't tell what I like. There's something in it. I don't know, but it's delicious. Alright. This is really, really good. I am really surprised because I am not one for like foods being mixed together, and I don't like a lot of sauces and things. I like my food very plain. This is not plain. This is delicious. You guys, even if you don't want to do the diet, try this recipe. It's excellent. So please like, share, comment, and remember, please subscribe. And remember, you do you.